What's up, everybody? Hey, AK, I told Coach earlier, I don't know if Boogaloo coming on, so if it's any guests you wanna, well, there he go right there. Let me see if he can get on.
He was in there in the last one.
I don't know if he's gonna be able to join. Let's see. Boogaloo, comment. Let me know if you can join or not. If not, we free for any guests if he can't. But yeah, fight week. Big fight week. 2 big fights. I guess we could start with what? Inoue Crawford, since that's Tuesday.
Anyway,
You mean Inoue and
Oh, my bad.
Cool Boy?
I'm tripping. Inoue Fulton. What y'all think?
I just want to hear from Coach Sean.
You just want to start trouble with Coach Sean. Hey, I'm still going with I think Inoue gonna pull it off. I feel like he might pull it off. And it's not just because of the situation with the hand wrap, all that. It ain't because of that. It's just I feel like, like he gonna pull it off.
Where's that feedback coming from?
I hear it too a little bit.
What you coming through, Sean? You might need to put the earphones in.
Feeding back with you.
Okay.
See?
What y'all think of the whole hand wrap situation?
From my knowledge, in a couple states, I do feel like Javon said that's something that should have been brought up during contract, during the negotiation time.
Yeah, that was it is weird, but I think the finger's pointed at the wrong person. You know, it's allowed in some places like Japan. I think Texas allow it, and I'm just like, it is strange, but I don't think the point finger should be pointed at Inoue in this. He's doing what he's allowed to do, regardless of what you think about it. But it is, I see why Team Fulton is worried about it. But like he said, why wait to fight week to announce that?
I myself, I really don't see. I heard him saying it'll be like a cast, yada yada yada. I can't see how putting tape on a hand, and it's not like he's wrapping the entire hand like this.
It's literally on his knuckles.
But you know, it's not like he, you know, and it's still being covered with gauze. You know, what he was saying, I kind of like, I was like, what? But could be. But my thing is, tape on the hand, period, can tighten up like a cast. You know, because the tape go over the gauze. That stuff get wet. That stuff can get hard. You know what I'm saying? So, and I feel like somebody probably brought that to his attention with their like outlook or their opinion of it, and he ran with it really instead of just you know, trying to research it on his own.
Yeah, and I seen some people just saying, why don't Fulton do it too? I'm like, that's just, when it comes to hand wrap, that's you don't just change it.
No.
That's not nothing you just change.
No.
Like that's way easier said than done.
Stick with what you used to. Mm-hmm.
So you saying you got Inoue? Do you think he knocks him out? Decision? Was this something that you was on the fence about, or
No,
did you think immediately Inoue?
no. I've been saying this since because
See
it wasn't
Dorset.
made at
Dorset.
Oh, it was made. You know, I've been saying that I felt like he would win. You know, I had nothing against Fulton, but it's just my opinion.
This was boring.
What you think, AK?
I'm going with Cool Boy. You know, I'm going with Cool Boy. I think he'd be able to spread the ring and outbox him. I want to see what Inoue does when he got a fighter that's not just standing right in front of them to be hit and knocked out.
Right.
Let's see what you got in your bag. They say he got a bag. I'm not doubting it. We got to see it.
Right.
Yeah. So I never gave a prediction because I got to now. The fight's Tuesday. I really didn't know. I wanted to watch film this weekend, but I couldn't because I've been so busy. But this is another one I'm on the fence. But I'm gonna go with. This one I'm gonna say. I'm gonna go with Inoue by controversial decision.
So you're saying Inoue by robbery is what you're saying?
It might be a fight that can go either way, but I think it's gonna be a lot of arguments after this.
I think the internet is going to be a wreck this week.
Yeah, it really is.
I think the internet is going to be a wreck this week. I think it's really going to be. You got to be careful who you talk boxing with this week. There's going to be a lot of sensitivity going on. There's going to be a lot.
I don't know if I ever asked y'all this. I asked this on Twitter, and now that the fight week is here, whatever y'all prediction is for both fights, which prediction are you more confident in, the Inoue Fulton or the Spence Crawford, and why?
Neither one of them. Neither one of them.
Yeah, I'm not either. But which one are you? Because AK, I know you picking Spence, and I know you picking Fulton. Are you more confident in your pick of Spence over Crawford or Fulton over Inoue?
No, neither one. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I think both of these fights are so because we get into the unknown. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because everybody's fighting something that they never seen before. See what I'm saying? Spence never seen nothing like Crawford. Crawford never seen nothing like Spence. Inoue never seen nothing like Cool Boy. Cool Boy never seen nothing like Inoue. So we really don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? I think this is the creme of the creme. This is good food right here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy because I hate that it had to be controversy to it, but even with all the hand wrapping talk, that put more attention on the Inoue Fulton. It's good that they got that because that was being so overshadowed by Spence and Crawford.
Yeah,
so something gave them some people to talk about.
Yeah.
Do y'all have any bold predictions or upset?
I know Sean got one.
What's yours?
Worry about yourself and what you got.
Make your bold prediction.
No, you do yours.
And say it with your chest.
Oh, I always do, and I stand on it. You get yours.
Oh, look at that. That's everybody. That's what we call ducking. But
I've been giving mine.
they give it to us. The people want to hear it now. People want to hear your prediction.
You
right
get yours.
Listen, I made my picks. I'm going with Cool Boy Steph by decision. I'm going with Earl by decision. No stretch of the imagination here. I believe that he has more in his tool bag than people believe, and I believe it's going to be enough to get the job done Saturday night. However, that's fine. However, if Bud wins the fight, it's no shock. He's a great fighter. You know what I mean? This is a fight that could definitely go any way. You know what I mean? I got love for both of them. I'm just picking one over the other.
So you don't see a knockout in either fight?
No.
Both of them.
No. I mean, but it's. I mean, listen, it's very possible, but
Yeah.
I don't see it happening.
Both of
So
them.
you saying both of them gonna be a knockout? So you're saying. So you're saying Inoue is gonna knock out
Let me
Cool
say
Boy?
what I'm saying.
Well, say
I
it then.
don't need no. I
I
don't
gave
need
you
no
a chance.
introduction.
I
I
gave you a
don't need
chance.
you to introduce what I'm trying to say in. Let me say it.
Can you please stop dilly-dallying?
Oh, I think both fights gonna end early.
Early?
Huh?
Oh, both of them?
Yeah.
Oh. Why?
Huh?
What up, Titus?
They both them
Brother
type
Titus,
fights.
what up,
I
Yumar?
think they both gonna do that.
You saying both of these fights are gonna end in a knockout?
Stoppage.
See if Titus can come through. Listen, so both fights going in a stoppage, huh?
Yeah.
What's
How many
the
times you want me to say that, AK?
No, but
what round?
because what he's saying is he's not saying who's gonna get stopped. Say their name.
If I said who gonna win,
Say their name.
gonna get stopped, man?
Say their name.
It's good, fellas.
Anyway, gonna stop Cool Boy and Crawford gonna stop Spence.
Ooh. I'm only surprised that you said early both of them. Ooh.
But early could be 11th round.
That's not early.
12th round.
How the world is that early?
If the last round don't finish off, guess what? The fight ended early.
Okay, that's what you mean. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what, man?
I
No,
thought
you know
when
what?
you said early, I thought you meant early rounds, like first 5 rounds or something.
No.
He know what you meant, Sibbie.
Okay.
He know what you meant. He knew exactly what you meant.
So you got Spence stopping Crawford?
No, he said Crawford gonna stop Spence. Speak on it.
Yeah.
What
How
you
you
think?
think
Let
that's
us
gonna
know.
happen?
Oh, you asking Sean a question?
Oh yeah, Sean. How you think it's gonna go? How you think Crawford gonna stop?
I ain't too big on he gonna throw the right hand and slip this way.
You are a coach. You coach for a living. You are a boxing coach. You are a boxing coach. You can articulate better than that.
I love it. I love it too.
So tell us again.
Ain't no way gonna stop Cool Boy. Crawford gonna stop Spence.
I might come see you before this week is over. We might got to pay for our lessons.
Hey, only thing I can say, you'll find out Tuesday and Saturday night / Sunday morning.
And one more time for my announcement for everybody. Listen, one more time. Do not stay up all night Monday night because the fight is coming on at 4 something in the morning on Tuesday morning. So don't wake up in the middle of the day and be like, oh, what happened? Because the fight will be over by then.
Wait, that's the card stop or the main event starts at that time?
You need to be up by 4:40 at the latest.
The card starts at 4. Main event gonna start around 8 o'clock.
The main event is at 8?
That's what they saying.
Yeah, that's one of the times I
just
saw
going
it
on
too.
what the people saying.
I need a confirmation. I need a confirmation.
Well, if you watched the fight last night, they kept saying it.
Yeah, man.
Commentators kept saying it.
AK, did you watch the fights last night?
Absolutely.
Okay, what'd you think?
Whoa, hold on. I'm gonna be honest. I really wasn't paying attention to that Cambosis fight because it was some garbage.
I wasn't.
It was some garbage.
Yeah,
I watched. I turned on just to watch Keyshawn. I did. I just wanted to watch Keyshawn.
What'd you think?
He got the W.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm
a big Keyshawn Davis fan. Not really expecting to see something. I expected to see something. I'm not gonna say I was disappointed, but I definitely didn't see nothing. He got the win. He got the win.
All right. I'm not even going to bring no other type of heat to you. What you said was good enough.
Yeah, I think he I thought it was a good, like he said. I think it was just a good win. I expected a lot more. I think he looked flat in there last night.
He said something was wrong with his stomach.
Yeah, I did. Well, I didn't watch post interview, but someone told me that he it was some flaw. Me knowing him a lot, I knew this was a flaw, but then I saw it and I was like, okay, that's still a flaw in his game. So as a
Did you see?
well, ahead.
Did you see when they showed all the people in the meeting area in Norfolk?
Yeah, I
The
did see
port,
that.
Chesapeake.
I was looking. That was not Chesapeake. Don't do that. I was looking for you though.
It wasn't Norfolk.
They said Portsmouth. It wasn't Chesapeake.
Where was that? Like right at the line, my brother.
Are
Yo,
you
for
from North?
for
And I was on my couch.
for Keyshawn, was it just an off night or did you see flaws? Because you know a lot of times fighters don't get that opportunity of having an off night like other athletes.
I think it might have just been an off night.
I think both. I think it was a bit of an off night. His work on the inside is a bit of a flaw to me. He's not busy on the inside, and a lot of those body shots last night seemed to be bothering him. Now that was before. Now maybe the stomach problem could have been why, but it was something that I did notice, and it was something I noticed more than once throughout the night. So maybe it could have been because of that. I don't know. We have to see in another fight.
So real quick, Titus, what's going on with the Team Combat League?
We in the semifinals now. The playoffs start August 11th. Then the location will be announced soon.
Who's going against whom?
New York versus DC. On one side, and then the other side is Vegas versus ATL, Atlanta. So
yeah,
we taking that dub August 11th against DC. They gonna try hard, but they ain't gonna.
Not worried about nothing you saying right now.
Nah. When you work hard and you put the work in and you
I believe
you don't gotta worry.
I believe you.
Just work.
I believe you. It's all love, but you know where I'm at with that.
But yeah, after we beat DC, you gotta root for us.
You gotta beat us first.
I'm just saying, but just make sure you root for us. You gotta root for somebody.
It's all love. Now,
but hold on. Quick question for you. Just as far you kind of know the matchups and the lineups. You've seen like some of the fights.
I've seen a lot of the fights.
All right. So as far as the matchups for New York and DC, like as far as who how do you see coming out on top? Like what do you see the weakness or the you know what I mean? Like what weight class you see?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. A couple of our big boys. Let's be real.
Yes.
A couple of our big boys that rocks your big boys.
That's a fact.
Right. So in the bigger, it happened a couple times. Yeah.
Yeah, but so now, the last time we fought DC, the only thing holding your heavyweights up was all three of the ropes.
Hey man, let me know where y'all at. And what's the date you say again?
But yo, we got 4 heavyweights in the lineup this time, so we could really see what's going on August 11th.
August 11th. That's tight though, man, because I'm locked down on August the 12th. We got a fight card out here in the DMV.
Oh, don't worry, we'll make it quick.
Okay,
all love to DC though, but I gotta talk my talk. I love
definitely.
DC, love the coaches, love the teams. I love they're actually a really good team, to be 100. And we coming to bring our A game, and I know they're gonna bring the A game. The best team gonna win. New York City attitude.
Shout out to Team Combat League, y'all. If y'all ain't checked it out, man, and it's on YouTube. Go check it out. It's some good stuff, man. I'm really thoroughly and I really like it.
I think it's good for the sport. I think it's a different lane, of course, but I think it's still good for the sport and for the athletes, more important.
My bad, Sibby. Back to you.
You good. Titus, you got any predictions for the fight this week?
Fights.
I got for the Spence fight. I think it's gonna be man. It's like my like my mind keep telling me, like, before, I ain't gonna front, like when the first thing got announced and everything, and I felt like my heart is with my heart is with Spence. Like, I want him to win. Like, I really feel like he can win, and I feel like he has the ability to win. But my mind kept saying, like, somehow Crawford is gonna get that decision. But man, I'm team man down, man. I'm going team man down all the way, bro. I think Errol Spence is gonna somehow get that decision. I'm sticking to my guns, bro. Like, what do you want me to do?
It sound like you wavering, man.
I was in the amateurs with Spence. I watched him win the nationals. I watched him go on to the Olympics, and then I watched him spar Mayweather. I trained with him. He read my brand. I mean, what can I?
Wait.
My heart is there, bro.
Wait. Whoa. You just gonna go past that part. You was there. I'm not gonna ask you nothing about it, but
Yes,
you was there.
yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Please ask him about it.
Yes.
I mean, look, I asked him, but I don't know how much he can tell. That's what
He can tell everything that happened.
Talk to me then.
Nah. So Spence was working with him all week. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just keep it 1,000. I came the day after what y'all talking about. But so I only heard what happened. I didn't see it with my eyes. I was there though.
What you hear?
For the rest of the week, and I seen Spence sparring Mayweather. It was super impressive, bro. Like, high level, like, what? Like, beautiful boxing. He was so sharp. I never seen Floyd have to really focus like that in sparring. I've seen Mayweather spar a bunch of times, bro, and it's all easy work. And Spence was just different. So that was 2014. So I'm just like, wow, like 2013, 14. So I'm like, how much better and how much sharper and how much smarter he has got. But you always got to consider the damage you take, from the accidents and wear and tear, and we get older. So,
with that being said,
I think he's right up there with Crawford, and I think just the best man going on. But I'm Team Spence.
With that being said, though, y'all, why is it so many legends that saying they doubt this boy's tool bag?
Who, Spence?
Yes.
They said they doubt what?
A lot of legends that say they don't believe he has a very deep tool bag.
You know why? You know why I believe that? I believe that's because, like, I feel like you got to do what you got to do to win inside that ring, right? And I feel like Spence, because he's seen that he's able to impose his will a lot of these fighters, he does that. And I don't think they have the IQ to even really be in there with him. So he's like, I'm gonna just get these guys out of here. I'm gonna break him down, and that's how it is. I really seen the man box. Like, the man is sharp. Like, you don't go to the Olympics.
All right, let's keep it on ice. Let's keep it on ice, Titus. Let's keep it on ice. Let's keep that on ice. Let's keep that on ice because a lot of people don't think he got it.
So
you might be.
And honestly, I think that we're gonna be surprised Saturday. I really do. I think he's gonna show more boxing skill than people think. They're marketing him as this brawler. Man, Spence made the Olympics, bro.
I mean, if you didn't say that, what you just said, I don't think I ever heard nobody say that before.
Which part?
Him being able to box and show people he got more in the bag. I don't know where that came from.
Nah, man.
But you know what? Hold on. Let me say this though. There's a lot of fighters out there that can box, right? But at some point, when you get in there with somebody that can box better than you, guess what you do? You don't box. So he can box. He can. But if you find out this man is better than him in boxing, he's not going to box.
So, okay. What does that mean?
He's going to do like he always do. will and kill.
Well, right now he been willing and killing. Go ahead,
I
Sibbie.
ain't say he was bad at it.
Start
I'm
start
just
with the
saying, 'cause I know you trying to take your stabs.
start with the jab, and with the into the body, finish to the head, or hands back up. The man, what does he do wrong? I'm just talking. Let's talk boxing. Like he's like fundamentally sound. You know what I'm saying? He lost concentration a couple times, got caught or whatever. You know, it's boxing. You're gonna get hit sometime. Whatever. Cool. Not whatever, but cool. But and I'm not like this Spence fanatic. I'm not. But I'm just talking boxing. I'm a boxing fanatic. So hands up. Like, talk to me. What is the errors? What is the mistake? I feel like the person that's gonna make the mistake is gonna pay. And I think at this high level, you know, you gotta bring them hands up. Crawford, I think he get a little freestyle a little too much, get a little too rhythmic, and I think he could get caught in a straight line. You know what I'm saying? A to B, and I fundamentals. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
So,
and you're right. But one thing we can say, and we cannot disagree on this. This is a fact. This is a fact. Every time you hurt Crawford, he stops you. That's a fact.
that's
That's
a
a
fact.
fact.
That's a fact.
Anytime, look, like I tell the kids in my gym, anytime you punch, guess what? You open. The average fighter don't bring their hands straight back to their face. They drop it down a little bit, then bring it back up, right?
Yeah.
So he may be sharp, and it's a lot of sharp fighters out there, but every time you punch, you're vulnerable.
That's
You
true.
become vulnerable.
That's true.
And I ain't taking nothing away from Spence, because for real, I'm kind of nervous for them in the fight.
You nervous for Spence?
No, I'm nervous for Crawford because
Oh,
I
really?
understand.
Really?
Yes, I understand
You
who
think he got a
Spence
chance
is.
of losing? You think there's a chance that the other
I
guy can fight?
understand who Spence is. Yes,
You sure?
man. Listen, man. Spence ain't no chump, man.
What?
I just feel that Crawford
Huh?
has what it takes to beat him.
Oh.
You never hear me. I never
Huh?
diss Spence. I
Huh?
always say
What?
lifestyle, right? I don't even bring up the accidents. I say lifestyle.
Did you cook on the grill
I
today?
can't even front. My boy called me, so I'm closer with Spencer, whatever, and Crawford is his man's, so he brought that up. Like whenever I talk about Spencer and Crawford, and I ask people they thoughts on it, they always talk about boxing. They always talk about boxing. He didn't bring up one boxing thing. He said Crawford, like he brought up lifestyle. He said Crawford eats, sleeps, lives. It's just the gym, bro. Gym. And on the other side, the other lifestyle, the party or whatever the case may be, outside life. So he's like, that's gonna be the difference. So, and
Hey,
then as a fighter, I was like, wow, that's the first time I was like, wow, word,
but you
word.
know what? And two things, because you're a fighter, man. One thing I want, and you may do this. One thing I want to encourage you is to always think that you're outside the gym way longer than you're inside the gym. You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
Outside the gym really play a big part in the success of a fighter and the longevity of a fighter's career. You know, I'm not saying that
That's true.
that's the only thing that's gonna do it, because Spence was partying and doing all that. He was breaking dudes up, right? But I'm just saying, like, this guy right here, he's strictly boxing.
But
That's what he's into, you
Yeah.
know. And I'm not taking nothing away from Spence. I just feel that Crawford has the edge.
to be fair though, with that since his accident, because Spence was a party. He used to gain a lot in weight, drink heavy, but since the accident, you can notice a big change. He got a nutritionist, so he doesn't get up too much in weight. He say he doesn't go out that much. He focuses on family more, stays in the gym more. So this is actually this could be a better Spence than before the accident.
Yeah, but a person can stop drinking. You be an alcoholic. No, listen. You could be an stone cold alcoholic, and one day you wake up, find Jesus, and stop drinking. But guess what? Your liver still got that damage.
Okay.
You can be a smoker, a heavy smoker, and you say, you know what, I'm gonna stop smoking. I'm gonna go cold turkey. But guess what? The lungs still have that damage. So I'm just saying that no matter what he's doing right now, damage has still been done. And that may play a part. Because he's going up against a guy that's fresh.
It's crazy how much I've been on the fence. I mean, I told y'all my final pick, and I'm gonna stick with it. But when I told y'all my final pick, I told y'all it was Crawford. But ever since the media workout, I was like, damn, I think Spence gonna win this.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie. I was watching Spence. I said, good God.
I was watching the media working, and I was like, dang, man, I can't help it. My mind was like, damn, I should have waited. I want to pick Spence right now.
Machine, man.
I'm gonna stick with my pick though, cause right now I was like, damn, I want to pick Spence, but I know probably like Wednesday something might click where I'll be like, all right, I picked the right call with Crawford, cause I've been doing it all throughout this.
Hey, Boogaloo say, man, them workouts don't mean that.
It don't. It don't.
All I'm gonna say to everybody, listen to me. I've been listening to a lot of talk, a lot. I heard a lot of what people said. Everything is remembered and is registered. Coach Sean, I got the receipts.
Oh,
listen,
I stand on mine, right or wrong.
I got the receipts from a lot of you people. This better be what y'all say it is. This boy better not win this fight. I'm telling you right now. If Earl Spence win this fight, not you, Sibbie, but it's a lot of y'all, I'm gonna be real disrespectful.
Why?
Be real disrespectful.
I got a question. So if they say Spence is like the naturally bigger man, right? So why is the rematch at 154? Is he still gonna be bigger?
Because neither one of them can really make the weight like they you know. It's time for both of them to move up. It's time for them to go.
To be honest with you, I think Spence is naturally bigger, but I think that statement is I think people overuse that statement. I think people still look at Crawford from the Crawford that first went to 47 when he fought Horn, and now he's adjusted to the weight. Spence is still naturally bigger, but I don't think he's nowhere near as big as people are. I mean, not big, but I don't think he's nowhere near as bigger as people are making it seem.
Okay, this is the thing. We can look. Looking at the two of them when they came together, he's bigger than him.
Yeah, he is big. Yeah, I ain't denying that.
Now they're gonna weigh in the same amount of weight. See, they both weighing in at 147, right?
Yeah.
There it is. But Spence is just a little taller, but Bud's arms are a little longer. Hey.
But yo, I can't say that, you know, Crawford is, Spence has been on Crawford's radar for a long time. You know what I mean?
I think both of them.
Huh?
I think both. You can say that for both of them.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like before Spence went pro.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because we was in the amateurs and the nationals, and Crawford was there. He was with us, and he was talking.
So you was out there with Gary and them too, then, huh?
Who?
With Gary.
Russell, yeah, I was out there with him.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so literally, he talked about it from back then. So, you know what I mean? I don't you know, mentally he's been there. You feel me? So.
You just surprised me with that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Nobody ever mentioned that. It was me, Tyrone James. You know, that's Crawford boy. Yeah, that's why he came to the Nationals. Tyrone was fighting, and then he was just chopping with us. Like,
hey man.
He was just Spence was there fighting. And he was talking about him.
Talking about that man at the Nationals, huh?
But all in all, I think the fans gonna definitely win Saturday, man.
So, Titus, do you think this fight goes 12 rounds?
It's tough, man. Dang, that's tough. The safe bet is yeah. But I think it ends late. I think it ends late, or it goes to the decision.
I think I
But
agree with
I
that.
could literally see, like, if Spence, if it ends late for Spence in his favor, he's breaking Crawford down, I believe. That's how I envisioned it, and it's just kind of too much for him. But then if it's the other way, I could just see Crawford catching him on one of them, slip shots or them up shots, and then just dazing him and then just staying on top of him and then the fight stopping. So I could see either or happening late. I could actually see one of those happening before a decision, to be honest.
And AK, I know you think it's going decision. Do you think we see any? Do you think we'll see an exchange of knockdowns in this fight? Do you think we see anybody get buzzed and seriously hurt in this fight?
Oh, they both gonna get buzzed. They both gonna have moments where they're gonna get buzzed. They both gonna buzz each other. Both of them are gonna have to weather the storm at least once. See, here's the question for this fight. It's gonna come down to whose jab or ability to touch the other without getting hit back the cleanest is gonna dictate the dance. But then it's also gonna come down to about midway through this fight, they're gonna have to make a decision. Is a fight gonna break out? If one of them start to get behind on the card, are you gonna break the dog out the cage? Now we're gonna find out what kind of dog is in the kennel now. You understand? We seen the dog come up, but what kind of dog is it? Is it really a pit bull coming out the kennel? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna find out. You know what I mean?
Well, who said this? I think it was Muhammad Ali. He said the whole time he was thinking I was punching. Was that Ali? That was Ali. And I think and I see that for Spence. The man just stopped throwing punches. And I feel like because Crawford is kind of a late starter, he's gonna be trying to be thinking and downloading. Spence is not really a downloader like that. Like over time, of course, he makes his adjustments. But for me, he's like, boom, let's go, green light, and he's going to aggressive boxing. That's how I see it, because he leads with the jab, he's touching you with the jab, touching the body with the jab, and he's finding and then everything starts picking up, and it just kind of doesn't stop.
So Rashid,
huh?
My bad.
Rashidi, what's up, brother? What's up, champ? So, but yeah, hopefully we see Crawford start a little earlier, but that's just kind of how I see the beginning.
So all four fighters this week: Inoue, Fulton, Spence, and Crawford. What's the biggest questions or concerns you have for any or all of them? This question for all of y'all.
I think the more concern for me is just with the Crawford Spence fight, because I do understand, even though Crawford is a great finisher, I do understand all it takes is one shot to kind of change the fight, and I don't. He hasn't been hurt by nobody like Spence, and so I understand that. Yes, he has been hurt, and he has stopped these guys, but I don't think if Spence hurt him, he gonna be reckless like these other guys. I think he might even be even sharper for that moment, So that's the only thing that kind of had me on a little worried with the Crawford Spence fight. What, AK? What? What?
Hey man, if you don't stop this politician Joe speech you putting up, man, listen, man.
You remember run for city council, man.
Stop,
man.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. My only fear for both of these fights is, I ain't gonna lie, man. If somebody get knocked jam out, I'm talking about jam out, like bow, just jam out. It's gonna be a funeral. It's gonna be a funeral on social media, man. It's gonna be a funeral, bro.
Let me ask you this, AK. I'm glad you said it. So if any of the four fighters was to get knocked out in the way you just said it, who do you think that would be, if any of
I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. All I know is this, cuz.
I feel like Fulton be bringing his lead hand back too low, like a lot of
That's
times, and I feel like
hey,
that could be calmed.
what I was gonna say. If any of them, if that happened to any of them, Fulton would be my pick.
That's what
I'm gonna be hurt. Hey, Slim, if any one of them get knocked out, except for Inoue, if any other of them other three get knocked out, even if it's Bud, I'm gonna be hurt, dog. Oh,
I am too.
But
I want to see
you
nothing.
know what?
I can't see one of my mans laid out.
Like it's crazy. It's crazy because like with Spence and Crawford, I don't even want to see either one of them lose. As much as I want to see
me neither.
I don't want to see either one of them lose.
Hey, Chad, listen, I never will forget it. Hey, cuz, I never will forget that day when Roy Jones got knocked out, bro. You could hear a pin dropped in my house, bro. When I say everybody was dead silent, bro, we was sitting that joint like.
Hey, AK, when he got hit, I was looking. I said, "Hey, what he get hit with?" Yo, that James was like,
cuz I was like, please show it was something illegal, an elbow, a headbutt, something that didn't just happen, dog. Please, man, please.
I think I got like I think I got like 3 fights. I got I remember when AB lost to Madonna, because I was telling
that wasn't as bad. That wasn't as bad.
Everybody at my job that day, I was like, yo, y'all gotta watch this fight. I was young at the time, so I'm like, I think I was like 16, 17 at the time. So I'm like, yo, he the next Floyd. I don't know why I said that, but because you know that was the thing for AB at the time. I'm like, yo, he the next Floyd. He lost, and nobody watched boxing. Nobody watched boxing, but they watched that fight because of me. Man,
listen. That night right there, that night right there, man. I remember laid back watching. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch this fight. That second round. Oh, hold on. Get the chicken up. Let's go. But nah, that didn't scar me. That second Wilder free fight, that scarred me too.
Yeah,
but the two that scarred me the most was Roy Jones and when my man knocked B-Hop out the ring.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
I mean, listen, man. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. That's the first time I seen it.
He from out here.
Hey, I know, Joe Smith.
Long Island.
Yeah, Joe Smith.
Hey, cuz, that's the first time I seen the bottom of somebody's shoes, man.
So that's the heat. That's the heat we bring in from New York.
Yeah, you stupid, man.
Hey, son, what I'm saying though, man. Listen, I never seen the brand of nobody's shoe when they go out the ring though.
You might see it.
I never seen that before.
You might see August 11th.
Hey, cuz, watching me chill. Hey, listen. Then my man was beating on the table, said he was getting tired, and he pushed me out the ring.
Dang.
It goes. He be there.
Now, I'm gonna tell you the two that really hurt me. And AK, you gonna agree with one of them. The first one, when Lamont Peterson got knocked out by Lucas Matisse, that hurt me. And then the one that really hurt me was when Roman Gonzalez got knocked out by I don't know how to pronounce his name, Rat King. That one hurt me too. The second fight.
Well, the Lucas Matisse didn't hurt me that bad. It was that lip and nest joint.
That one too.
That lip and nest joint.
You know why the AB one hurt me? Because I was like, everybody was like a AB fan or whatever the case back then. But it hurt me because I knew he wasn't going to be the same. The way he was walking to that locker room, I was like, nah, this man is hurt.
That was the worst scene ever.
I never
and people gave him a pass.
Like that.
They gave him a pass for that. They gave AB a pass for that.
No, they didn't.
No. He didn't get fried nowhere near as bad as he should have got fried for that way he left that ring. Man. My man had the snot nose out that joint. My man had
bro. I was concerned. I think we didn't fire him up like that because people was really concerned, bro.
I like to say, but hey Titus, he could have got cooked. He could have got cooked for that.
Yeah.
Like people should be so like that joint should be a classic.
Yeah, he was arrogant. So.
Yeah. My man went there. But you know, we had love for him out here. We had big love for AB out here in the
Nah,
DMV.
that
So
wasn't
you
even the
know,
worst part of the fight. The worst part of the fight is, and it was his fault why it happened when he tied Madonna arms up, and Madonna hit him with that headbutt. He was rolling around the ring, grabbing his jaw, trying to get him disqualified.
yeah,
Nah, that guy
yeah.
was
Lamont was
going
drained.
for
Lamont
him,
was
man.
drained. Yes.
That was like a man versus a boy.
Hey, Floyd told him leave that man alone.
Yeah,
Floyd
that's a
told him leave
fact.
that man
Leave him
alone.
up himself.
He told him don't go up there mess with that boy.
Hold on, we about to get Boogaloo on.
Comment.
Got to hear his picks.
Oh. Time, hey, Boogaloo, if
Yeah.
you on that medication,
Hey,
man, don't get
listen,
up here, man.
man, listen,
Huh?
listen, listen. I heard everybody talking, and I'm gonna just say this. Now Fulton anyway, it's a toss-up fight for me. I mean, honestly, I mean with Cool Boy stuff, I think like looking at him physically, why not give him that edge? I mean, he's bigger, taller, longer, but anyway, it's a dog. So I'm excited for that fight. But the fight that we really waiting for, Terrence Crawford and Spence. Listen, I'm going with Crawford. However, like I said before, I feel like Crawford has the speed advantage. Earl has the power advantage. You know what I mean? Like he's stronger. I'll give him that. Only thing I'm worried about is like when they get in those exchanges, who's gonna win? That's the question. Like who you think gonna win in those exchanges? Cause it ain't gonna be no jab, whole fight. Like they gonna rumble. But the question is who can win those exchanges? And that's pretty much who's gonna win that fight.
Yeah, you know, I answered that when you asked that in the group, but that was really a hard random question at the moment. I also think it depends where the exchange takes place. If it takes place in the center of the ring, I don't know. I don't know who wins that. Um, if Spence gets Crawford with his back foot and the exchange takes place, Crawford's trying to circle his way out of it, then I think Spence has the upper hand in that. But there's so many questions I got in this fight. Like,
Yeah.
what if Crawford's, because Crawford has to, my opinion, I think Crawford has to hurt Spence early. Not buzz him, but he has to get his attention early. What if he doesn't? What if Spence can't get Crawford on his back foot?
What?
It's so many questions I have with this. I can go on and on.
And also, like in this fight, like I feel like it's more than just like what combinations they throw. You got to look at how they walk. Like honestly, if you look at the Ugas fight, the last fight with Spence and Ugas, Spence kept getting off balance. Little shit like that, Terrence Crawford is gonna have to take advantage of it. Like if you watch round 6 before he got hurt, he kept getting pushed and he kept losing his balance. He did that like multiple times during the fight. I don't know if you saw it, but I saw it. I had reviewed it. He kept losing his balance. The announcer thought he got hurt. No, he was just off balance. Then that's when his mouthpiece had came out, and then they started the whole thing with the ref. But he kept doing that throughout the fight. Is he gonna do that this fight? Like small things.
I want you to repeat what you just said, right? When that announcer went off and kept saying he was hurt, repeat what you said again. What happened? He was what?
Off balance.
Right.
Yeah, but
Right.
that's the thing though.
Right.
But he was doing that. The point I'm trying to make, AK, he was doing that the whole fight. And when I watched other fights,
He did that the whole fight?
I mean not the whole fight. Not the whole
Right.
fight. Like not the whole fight, but the point I'm making, AK, also, let me speak. I seen him do that in another fight. You know what I mean?
Which
In
fight was
another
that though?
fight.
Which fight was
I
that
want
though?
to say
AK, let the
when he
man
fought.
land.
When he fought, I should have took note
Yeah,
of
now
it.
did you take note of it? Who did he fight when he did
I
that?
think it was Sean Porter. It was Sean Porter when he fought Sean Porter.
Sean
It was when
Porter.
he fought Sean Porter. I mean, all in all, it's a blueprint to beat both of those guys, but more so, it's
It's
more
a
of a blueprint.
blueprint to beat both of them?
Yeah,
But
I mean, everybody.
please finish your last statement. It's more of a blueprint to do what?
Hey, listen, if I'm honest, man, you ain't gonna like me for this.
Just say it,
Honestly,
brother.
listen, if it wasn't for the knockdown, he would have lost to Sean Porter. Let's just put it out there.
That's cat.
Yeah, I don't agree with
Wow.
that.
You don't agree with
Cat.
that?
Not at
Man,
all.
so you mean to tell me if Earl Spence ain't get the knock, because I like Earl Spence. I think he a dope
I
fighter.
can't tell.
I
I can't tell.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think that fight was as close to people as that making the scene.
Whoa.
No,
See, which one is it though?
wait. I'm not saying the fight wasn't close. I'm not saying that. I don't think the fight was close.
It wasn't.
It's debatable who won.
It wasn't. The fight wasn't close.
Okay, yeah.
The fight wasn't close.
I thought even
wasn't close.
that was a clear one for Spence. A close one, but it was a clear one.
My brother. We got a bunch of people in the room. Some people was trainers, some people were fighters, some people was enthusiasts. We made everybody, when we do film studies, we make everybody write down the score you had before the first fight, when you watched the first time, right? So some people said it was a draw, some people said it was Sean won, some people thought Earl won. Everybody thought it was close. We watched the fight, scored it round by round. Not one person had that fight close when we came out of there. Not one.
How did you? I remember I had a score. How did you have a score, okay?
Man, it was like 7 rounds of 3, something like that.
Yeah, something like what Buddy said.
Okay. I don't remember if I had a 7-5 or 8-4, but I don't remember which one. But I definitely thought it was a clear one for Spence.
It was clear. Knockdown didn't say nothing. Knockdown put the cherry on top. Yeah. Now, with all that being said, get back to what you were saying. It's a blueprint to do what?
I feel like, I don't know, man, because more so because when I watched Crawford fight with Mean Machine, I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Mean Machine. You got it. We know who you're talking about.
Yeah, but like he showed some vulnerabilities there. There's a lot of things I worry about for Crawford in this fight, but I think he'll do good in this fight.
So let me ask you this. I get to ask you, what are your concerns for concerns or questions that you have for both of them?
It's so for Crawford, I just worry about damage. Like, how would like Earl like wear off on him during that fight? I never really seen him hurt. You know what I mean? I never really seen him like hurt like that to the point where like he got a swollen eye, he got to fight with one eye. Maybe I have to watch some more of his previous fights, but I never seen him like that. Same with both guys, but I just wonder, can he take his hits? That's
Can who take a hit?
Crawford like get hit by Earl though, like, cause I give the power advantage to him, but I don't give Earl.
For the people that just joined us, tell everybody who you picking one more time. For everybody that just joined us, say it again.
Terrence Crawford.
Don't sound
by
like
what?
Terrence Crawford. No.
By what? By what?
I'll say late finish. I believe
What's
that this fight
late?
goes 10th round or 11th round.
That's late?
Yeah, or maybe
Because Sean said that's early. Sean said that's early. Sean clearly said that's early. He clearly uttered it and said that's early.
Let me tell you what I said.
He clearly said that.
That's a fact. Listen, something that's a fact. If it's supposed to be 3 full minutes in the 12th round and it ended 2 minutes in the 12th round, it ended early.
See, that's what he said. Now he just said it's late. I don't know. That's your coach. Y'all maybe got to get your terminology together.
No, we don't got to get nothing together. You know what? You know it's the same thing.
No. I ain't never. Listen, last time I checked, late and early are complete opposites of each other. I don't know what world you from, or what school you went to. Man, I don't know what school you went to and how many teachers you had in your room.
Listen, if the 12th round had 3 minutes.
Can we get back to Boogaloo?
And it ended before 3 minutes. It ended before the fat lady sang. It ended early.
I need y'all in the comment section. Please tell me, who are y'all picking? Inoue, Fulton,
but AK,
Bud,
also,
Spence.
I gotta compliment, because now this is when it sounds like I'm about to contradict myself. Every fighter that Earl Spence fought, he had adapted to their style. Like when he fought is it Danny
Sean Porter?
No, not even just Sean Porter. Is it Danny Garcia or Mikey Garcia?
For both of them.
Yeah, he fought both.
Yeah, but Danny Garcia, when he fought Danny Garcia, everybody was like he was the better boxer. But what Earl do? He outboxed him. Like he outbounced him. Basically the style that
they said
Mikey.
They said
Mikey.
Danny Garcia was the better.
That was Mikey Garcia. That was the Mikey Garcia.
Okay, yeah, the last, my bad, I got him mixed up. But all in all, like whatever style of fighter he fights, he always adapt to their style and fight at their style and win. And he's shown that. So just like with Sean Porter,
This is
like
weird.
now
This is really weird.
I know, man. But I'm getting to the point. It's just me complimenting Earl because I think he's great. And even though I feel like Crawford can win, I'm not knocking Earl Spence. I'm just going for Crawford.
Hey, listen. This the week of the fight. I need you to transform your mind. This the week of the fight.
Hey, look, I'm like
Crawford or
Sibby.
you Team
I'm
Spence?
on the fence. But no, I got
No, you're not on the fence.
I got
Team Crawford. You're not on the fence. I know. It is documented that I am the only person on this panel that picked Earl.
I got Crawford though, because and this is another thing. People talk about like how he ain't fighting nobody and this and that, and how Crawford ain't fight nobody. I don't think that even matters. Like that's in the equation. I think
don't do that too long because you know you'll go to
Saturday. I think come Saturday, that's when it's really gonna matter, and I think he's gonna show the world like how good he is.
Listen, none of that matters because none of the people that he fought in the past is going to be in the ring Saturday when he get there.
Yeah.
And what I really love about both of these fights, all four fighters is fighting. Everyone feels like they got so much to prove. Anyway, I mean, you know, people don't really watch the smaller weight classes. So when Top Rank and ESPN was having him top of the pound for pound list, they was questioning. They were saying he was overrated. He didn't beat nobody. Stephen Fulton, they ain't put him on the pound for pound list. Now they think this smaller guy coming up the weight class gonna beat him and knock him out cold. Spence, we hear they say he's overrated. He's only fought in one weight class. They call him basic. They call him robotic. Crawford, they disrespect his resume, his achievements. He's too little. So every fighter that's going to be fighting this week feels like I got a chip on my shoulder. And they all have a right to feel that way, too.
One thing I don't like about what people say about Earl, though, is how they try to say his
This is really getting weird. Really getting weird. But go ahead.
No, because I'm just pointing out, I'm stating both sides of the argument here.
It's getting weird.
I don't like how people trying to use this car accident and like his personal life as an excuse on. Like I feel like that's an early cap out. I'm gonna stop you right there. Look, he's good. He accepted the fight. He's healthy. He's making weight. He made weight like twice after the accident. So that's out of the equation. That's out of the factor. His accident is no factor anymore because he's shown that even after the accident, he can compete at the highest level. So I just want everybody to get that doubt of, oh, he was at 147 too long, or at his accident.
So you basically what you're saying is you want Bud to get his credit if he wins. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely.
Basically what he's saying is he heard what Coach Sean said. He's saying you need to quit saying that shit.
Oh, you know Coach Sean loaded up.
That's basically what he said.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go.
I ain't heard Coach.
As soon as he said accident and lifestyle, I was like,
I ain't heard Coach Sean. You said that, Coach Sean.
I say it every time. Let me tell you something.
No, Coach, that ain't it.
No. Listen. That plays a big part. And it ain't a coach or a retired fighter. I'm gonna say a coach. It ain't a coach in the world that's serious about boxing that's not gonna tell you that your lifestyle outside of the gym plays a big part in you as a fighter.
I agree.
That's a fact.
On that part.
That ain't nothing I'm making up. That's a fact.
But
to
your point,
I think Crawford gonna beat him. Yeah, and that's part of why he gonna beat him.
Yes.
Yeah.
But no, you can't say that, Coach. Because to your point, he showed the ability in Earl Spence. Earl Spence showed the ability that after
What's up, Ron Mexico?
He was able to still compete at the highest level. When he came back, he fought Danny Garcia. Mikey or
Hey man, where's this going? Where's this going?
It's the medicine again, man.
No, it ain't no medicine. All I'm saying
It looked like
this.
It looked like you turning into the boogeyman, like it's like lights are flashing behind you. What is this doing?
Man. Look, all I'm saying,
Knock it off, off, man. Make your pick.
Yeah, Crawford.
Exactly.
And it ain't no reason. Crawford's just a better boxer, the better
Fine.
fighter, and
Fine.
he's game. That's the reason
Fine.
why he won. Not because Earl
Fine.
Spence is too weak. Earl Spence is too this. Oh, his accident. This his eye surgery. This. No, Earl Spence was just not good enough to beat Crawford. That's what I'm standing on. And the people in the live can't remember that. I'm going with Terrence Crawford.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, man.
That was vicious. That was vicious.
I know,
That was
man.
vicious. My man took me on a journey, cuz I felt like I was at King's Dominion.
So now I gotta ask you, Boo Boo. Now you gotta talk to me about Fulton Inoue.
Boogaloo all
No.
Like,
I feel like everybody's sleeping on Cool Boy stuff. There's a lot of buzz coming in with Inoue. I watched a lot of Inoue film, and he's dope. He's very technical. He's a great boxer. Hey, come on, man. I watched a lot of his fights, though. And same with Cool Boy stuff. They are like they game as they come. I would edge just like with Earl Spence and Crawford. Each fighter got advantages. Now question is who I say is the stronger fighter. I don't know per se, but I do roll with Cool Boy stuff. He got the size, he got the reach. He's a bigger fighter. You know what I mean? And he still look fresh. He don't look depleted. He looked physically strong. So I would get that edge to Cool Boy stuff. Now, I do think Inoue is a little bit more technical, but hey.
I'm going to bed, man.
Come on, man.
So yeah, let me ask each and every one of y'all before we go. Y'all final this it's no more change. It's no more changes. So if you said it before, this is the last one. It's no more changing for either fight. Give me your final prediction for both fights. This is it. It's no more changing after this. Whatever you say, you gotta stick with it. And don't just tell me who you think gonna win. Tell me how. So if it's decision, it's unanimous, is it split, majority? If it's knockout, what round? Give me your final prediction right now. And I just changed
I've been saying, man.
I
Say
just
it
changed
again.
my picks. So I'm
Say it
gonna
again.
go last. You don't know which one I'm talking about. Well, go ahead.
For Inoue and Cool Boy stuff, I'm rolling with Cool Boy stuff. I believe a lot of people are overlooking him. Yes, Inoue is pound for pound number one. Yes, he did a lot of great things.
Pound for pound number one.
Wait, or is he number two? Is he number one or number two? I forget, y'all.
It's all your opinion. It's all your opinion.
Yeah, but just according to like ESPN and everything else. But I do believe a lot of people are overlooking Cool Boy stuff and what he has to offer, and I believe he's gonna win. I believe he's gonna win by decision. I don't think he's gonna stop him, but I do believe he's gonna win. It's gonna be a great boxing match though, for sure. Now, as far as Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford, I'm picking Terrence Spence, man. Terrence Spence.
I told you.
Terrence Spence.
That Madison. I told you. That Madison.
Terrence Spence.
Nah, man. Terrence Crawford, though. I believe Terrence Crawford. I don't see the fight. I don't think, which is crazy, because I'm picking him. I don't think Terrence Crawford is going to win a decision against Earl Spence. However, I do believe he can get him out of there. I believe he can get him out of there, and maybe the 11th or 12th round. But that's how I see the fight going.
Okay, AK. Final predictions on.
Snap. Okay. Okay. I'm sticking with my guns, man. I got Earl by decision. I got Cool Boy by decision. I believe both of these guys will show their full arsenal, their full bag. I believe both of their opponents will bring their A game and force them to show all their versatility. But again, all these fights can go either way, but I'm sticking 10 toes down Earl the True Spence, Stephen Fulton.
Coach, what's your final pick?
I got Fulton. Not Fulton. I got Inoue. My bad.
Now
And I got Crawford.
that's who he really going for.
No. I'm just listen. I would like to see the brother man win, but you're asking me who I think gonna win. I think Inoue gonna win the fight. And he may not stop him. I think he will put him on the canvas at least once. And far as Crawford, I personally believe I'm going for Crawford, and the only way Crawford is gonna win is by stopping Spence.
All right, here it is. So I changed my opinion on the first one. I'm gonna stick to what I originally thought. I think I'm gonna take Fulton by split decision. He's naturally bigger, naturally quicker. I think he's fought more styles, in my opinion. Inoue maybe would, but his fights didn't last so long. So Fulton's had time to build his IQ more, and I just think he's gonna go to Japan and make a statement. I think Fulton by split decision, and for Crawford and Spence, I'm gonna stick with my original pick. I'm gonna say Terence Crawford by come from behind TKO in 11. I'm nervous as hell about that pick. I'm not confident in that pick, but I'm gonna stick with it. Terence Crawford by come from behind TKO on round 11.
Oh man, AK about to put on the show.
So that means we got two lone wolves. AK is the only one in this group picking Spence. Coach Sean is the only one in here picking Inoue. And I did want to Coach Sean, you gotta do it too.
His wolf don't sound like it got teeth on the right side of his mouth.
I do got one unpopular opinion. AK is not gonna like this, especially if it's Inoue. Well, let me say it depends on how. It depends on how. But if they both win in the same fashion, I think if Inoue beats Fulton, he would be ranked higher pound for pound than the winner of Spence Crawford. That's my unpopular opinion. I think I'm one of the people, maybe not number one. I do think Inoue is top 3 pound for pound. You got to look at it like this. If Terence Crawford wins, he would too. But if Inoue, well, now he won't be undisputed if he wins, but Inoue is moving up in weight after being undisputed and 4-time world champion, 4 different weight classes. He's fighting the number 1 guy in his first fight at 122, and he's in the middle smack. Both guys are in the middle smack of their prime. Terence Crawford, Errol Spence, they are the best in their weight class. They're on the back end of their prime. Errol Spence, because of in and out of the ring issues. Terence Crawford is 36. We can't ignore that. They both high on the pound for pound list, but if you look at achievements and the moment when it happened, I think Inoue would be number 1. I don't know about number 1, but he would be ranked higher than the winner, Spence Crawford. It all depends on how though, because if Inoue wins by split decision and then Spencer Crawford goes out there and just beats the hell out of whoever, then my opinion would change on that.
If Bud Crawford wins this fight, he'll be the first man in the 4-belt era to be 2-time undisputed.
You might be right. Yeah, because then he'll be the first welterweight for his own.
And this will be and the winner of this fight is the first undisputed welterweight champion since Zab Judah. Now, also,
shut me up with that. You shut me up with that.
Also, what happens if somehow, some way, the unbelievable happens and Jamel Charlo beats Canelo? Then everything is upside down.
That's what I'm just talking. That's why I'm just talking for this week.
Okay, so for this week,
we didn't get there yet.
But I will say this though, man. Whoever wins the fight between Bud and Earl will be number 1. In a way, could be number 2. That's
fair. That's fair. I could take that.
Listen, some good food on the grill. Keep it hot.
And also, 2 last questions I had. Is there any way y'all think this fight could be born? Crawford Spence?
Yes.
You do?
Yes. It's possible. It's possible.
Okay.
I doubt it. I doubt it because their styles are too crowd pleasing. But if we end up with a high level chess match, They got
And most people, I've seen like maybe 1 or 2 people, but most people are picking for the Inoue Fulton. They're picking Fulton by decision, Inoue by decision, or Inoue by KO. I've only seen maybe 1 or 2 people pick Fulton by stoppage or KO. Do
might he
y'all
might
think that can happen?
he might piece him up. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
What is the possibility of a Fulton stoppage?
Yes, it is a
It
possibility.
can
Small,
happen.
but yes.
Yeah, it can happen. It can
Yeah,
happen.
I'm with AK. It's small, but I don't think
Yeah.
so. But it's a small
Always
possibility.
remember, baby, it's always the punch you don't see.
That's a fact. So yeah, we all got our picks in. No more changing it.
Chittersaw.
If y'all want to
Oh
close
yeah.
out, man, let me
Hey,
know.
Oh yeah. Also, shout out to SibbieBoxing. Shout out to Coach Sean, No Fucks Boxing Gym. Also, shout out to Let's Talk Sports Show. I will be running it back, and I do have Gary Antoine Russell live in studio. He'll be live in studio inside the Blackout Meeting Room studio on Tuesday at 3:00.
Oh, okay. And
I got
I don't,
something for y'all too. Remember, remind me to send something to you.
I don't know if it's gonna be Friday, late Friday, or early Saturday, but I do want us to go live after the weigh-in at some point. Late Friday, early Saturday. I'll see how everybody's schedule look, but
Man,
after
listen, whenever,
weigh-ins, after weigh-ins before the fight, I do want us to talk one more time.
let's chop it up, man.
Yeah.
Chop it up. Coach Sean, get yourself together, man. Boogie, do better. Do
Yeah,
better.
Coach Sean Boogly, y'all want to close anything?
oh,
Hey,
nah,
go ahead.
there you go.
I'm not good. Go ahead,
I
brother.
ain't have nothing much to say, man. We live, man. Fight party at the Cribbo. Hey, look, make sure we get some rest because the fight come on in like a few hours, right?
No, it's Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning.
Tuesday morning. Okay, my bad. I
I
got my
think
days mixed up.
I think the weigh-in comes on in a few hours though.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna miss that
Oh, we're definitely missing that.
one.
I'm not getting up at 4:00 in the morning for a weigh-in, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss the weigh-in, but
What up, Clarence? I'm not getting up at 4:00 in the morning for no weigh-in.
but I'm not
Y'all can
missing the fight.
have that. There'll be none of that
Hey,
nonsense.
but August 18th, Atlanta, I'm gonna be down there with my man Javon Pop Woodard Jr. So if you in that area, he'll be fighting on the zone. It's a Friday night show. Check him out. His opponent had like 10 fights more than him. Have a good record. He like 20 something and 1. Javon is like 12 and 1. It's gonna be good. Definitely a good step up for him. So August 18th, man, check it out. The zone.
Yes, sir. Busy fight week. Can't wait.